Fight hordes of deadites and demons across a horrific pixel art hellscape, filled with level after level of dangers.
Hey everyone, Bruce here and welcome to another video. The Steam Deck has taken gaming to a whole new level, hasn't it? It's like carrying a tiny gaming PC in your backpack, ready to fire up whenever and wherever. But here's the deal. While the Steam Deck can handle a lot, not every game feels like it's tailor-made for the device. That's where this list comes in. We've rounded up 15 absolute bangers. Games so good on the Steam Deck they feel like they were designed just for it. If you're into high-octane action, sprawling RPGs, or cozy indies, this list has something for everyone. These are the titles that not only run buttery smooth, but also use the deck's controls like a dream. They're the kind of games you'll lose hours to, and not even notice your battery percentage dipping. And hey, if you're new to the Steam Deck or just looking for some inspiration to make the most of your gadget, you're in the right place. Let's dive into some pure gaming gold, shall we? Oh, and before we get rolling, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell icon to stay updated on all our epic gaming content.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. Let's dive into a gothic masterpiece that's been resurrected for modern hardware. In this dark tale, you play as Raziel, a vampire lieutenant whose wings were brutally torn off by his jealous master Kain before being tossed into the Lake of the Dead. Resurrected as a soul-devouring wraith by the Elder God, Raziel embarks on a vengeance-fueled journey across the gothic realm of Nosgoth. The gameplay revolves around a unique realm-shifting mechanic, where Raziel can traverse between the material and spectral planes to solve puzzles and overcome obstacles. You'll start with basic abilities like gliding with your tattered wings, but gradually unlock new powers as you hunt down and defeat your vampire brethren. Combat requires creative thinking. Enemies are immortal undead creatures that must be defeated through specific methods like impalement, burning, or drowning. Both games run buttery smooth at 60 FPS with minimal power draw, offering an impressive 5 to 7 hours of battery life. The controls have been perfectly mapped to the deck's layout, and the display fills the screen properly with no black bars. The remastered graphics showcase significantly improved character models and high-resolution textures that you can compare to the originals with an instant toggle of the right stick. The atmospheric soundtrack and legendary voice performances by the original cast have been preserved and enhanced. While some aspects like the combat system and camera controls feel dated, the atmospheric world-building more than make up for these shortcomings. The only minor wrinkle is a slightly zoomed-in map in Soul Reaver, but that's hardly a deal-breaker for this masterfully preserved piece of gaming history.
Hordes of deadites and demons across a horrific pixel art hellscape, filled with level after level of dangers.
RetroRealms Arcade. Step into a nostalgic 16-bit horror adventure that brings iconic franchises to life in pixelated glory. RetroRealms Arcade serves as a unique hub where players can access different horror-themed arcade cabinets, currently featuring Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. The gameplay delivers satisfying side-scrolling action with a mix of combat and platforming mechanics. Players can unleash devastating melee attacks, use ranged weapons, and perform dodge moves with invincibility frames to survive the onslaught of enemies. A unique realm-shifting mechanic adds depth to exploration, allowing players to discover hidden areas and items, though it operates on a timer that requires strategic use. Players can take characters from one cabinet to another. Imagine Ash Williams chainsawing through Haddonfield, or Michael Myers stalking through the Evil Dead universe. The game cleverly adapts by transforming enemies and dialogue to match the character you're playing. The presentation is a loving tribute to retro gaming, featuring stunning pixel art that perfectly captures the essence of each franchise. Beyond the main games, RetroRealms Arcade offers an immersive hub world where players can collect memorabilia, unlock behind-the-scenes VHS tapes, and view detailed dioramas of completed levels. The platforming never reaches its full complexity potential, and movement can feel slightly clunky in certain segments. The game also features a somewhat restrictive upgrade system, where basic abilities like combo attacks are locked behind significant progression. Despite these minor issues, RetroRealms Arcade succeeds in creating an authentic arcade experience that horror fans will appreciate. Each character feels distinct and true to their source material, while the blood-soaked action and atmospheric pixel art create an engaging homage to both classic gaming and horror franchises.
You must gather the orbs and take them to the shrine of the Everbird.
Use my blades to bring peace to the world. You know literature!
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. This stunning remake transforms the legendary 1988 RPG into a modern masterpiece while keeping its soul perfectly intact. You'll step into the shoes of the hero, tasked with completing your father Ortega's failed mission to defeat the villainous archfiend Baramos. The game's visual overhaul is absolutely breathtaking, featuring an HD 2D style that brings the world to life with glittering oceans, dense forests, and imposing mountains. The watercolor-like environments in Toriyama's iconic character designs have never looked better, while moody lighting effects and orchestral music create an atmosphere that's both nostalgic and fresh. You'll build your perfect party from various classes, including the exciting new Monster Wrangler who can recruit friendly monsters throughout your journey. The game offers fantastic quality-of-life improvements like adjustable battle speeds, auto-battle options, and 3 difficulty settings that make it more accessible than ever. What makes this a perfect Steam Deck experience is how the developers have thoughtfully modernized every aspect while preserving the original's charm. The game even includes full voice acting in both English and Japanese, breathing new life into key story moments. While some might find the classic JRPG mechanics a bit dated, the stunning presentation and flexible difficulty options make this remake an absolute must-play for both veterans and newcomers alike. With over 8,217,770 physical copies sold in its first week in Japan alone, it's clear this reimagining of a beloved classic has struck a chord with modern audiences.
Look at it this way, bro. You give me hope.
Let's go. It's my turn to return the favor.
But you weren't planning on leaving any of us behind, were you, Leo?
FANTASIAN Neo Dimension. You will be going into a breathtaking JRPG that perfectly marries nostalgia with innovation on the Steam Deck. Created by Final Fantasy veterans Hironobu Sakaguchi and composer Nobuo Uematsu, this masterpiece follows Leo, an amnesiac hero traversing multiple realms to uncover his past and save the world from a mechanical infection. The game's most striking feature is its stunning visual presentation, featuring handcrafted diorama backgrounds that create a uniquely tangible world. Each environment, from lush forests to icy peaks, is physically built and photographed, giving the game an unmatched artistic authenticity. The new 4K resolution support makes these intricate details pop brilliantly on the Steam Deck's screen. This clever feature lets you store random encounters and battle them all at once, leading to strategic 40-plus enemy showdowns that require masterful use of the trajectory-based attack system. The game now offers both normal and hard difficulties, making it more accessible. The game features full English and Japanese voice acting for all cutscenes, multiple Final Fantasy battle themes to choose from, and improved control schemes. While some camera angles can be slightly awkward with controller input, the overall performance is smooth and responsive. The game offers an impressive 40 to 60 hours of gameplay, with a challenging but rewarding progression system that keeps you engaged throughout. Post-game content includes the Ultimate Illusion area, where players can challenge enhanced versions of boss battles for additional rewards. Despite some minor control quirks inherited from its mobile origins, FANTASIAN Neo Dimension stands as one of the finest JRPGs available on Steam Deck, earning praise for its exceptional combat design, stunning visuals, and engaging storytelling.
And men are by no means the sole peril.
Drova Forsaken Kin. In this dark and mysterious Celtic-inspired world, you begin as a survivor of a mysterious ritual gone wrong, thrust into the mystical realm of Drova with nothing but your wits and basic survival skills. This beautifully crafted pixel art adventure combines the grim atmosphere of classics like Gothic with modern RPG sensibilities. The game's world design stands out for its immersive approach to exploration. There's no hand-holding here, no floating markers or compass points. Instead, you'll rely on purchased maps and ink to mark points of interest, creating a genuinely organic exploration experience. The narrative unfolds through meaningful choices between 2 warring factions, the Remnants and Nemeton, with your decisions significantly impacting the story's direction. Fighting is challenging but fair, requiring tactical thinking and careful resource management. You'll progress from wielding simple sticks to becoming a formidable warrior through a unique mentorship system. Instead of traditional skill trees, you seek out mentors who teach you their craft, From combat techniques to practical skills like skinning animals and potion making, the game runs smoothly at 60 FPS on default settings, with the pixel art style looking crisp and vibrant on the portable screen. Battery life is impressive, offering around 5 hours of gameplay on a single charge with optimized settings. The controls have been thoughtfully mapped to the deck's layout, and the game includes extensive accessibility options, including adjustable font sizes for comfortable reading. Though some might find the lack of modern gaming conveniences challenging, Drova, Forsaken Kin has earned its overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews by creating an authentic, challenging RPG experience that respects player intelligence while remaining thoroughly engaging.
You possess a supernatural ability, teleportation. Do you remember anything at all?
No. Oh, come on.
VD. This next one is a unique hand-drawn RPG that mixes visual novel storytelling with tactical turn-based combat. You play as Cyrus, a young hero who discovers mysterious powers that let him teleport between two interconnected worlds, the human realm and a magical dimension filled with floating islands and strange creatures. The game's most distinctive feature is its combat system, which takes place on a 4-section battlefield where both your attacks and enemy moves can shift your position. You'll need to think strategically about ability placement and positioning, as certain skills only work from specific spots on the grid. The combat offers satisfying progression through a village-building system where defeating enemies earns energy to construct buildings that grant new abilities. The game runs smoothly with excellent controller support and impressive battery life even at maximum settings. The hand-drawn art style looks stunning on the portable screen, with each environment crafted with meticulous detail. The narrative unfolds through meaningful choices that affect relationships with various factions and lead to multiple endings. While the story suffers from pacing issues and inconsistent voice acting, the branching paths and consequences of your decisions add genuine replay value to the roughly 5 to 10 hour adventure. Despite some shortcomings in the storytelling department, VED shines through its unique combat mechanics, gorgeous artwork, and smooth Steam Deck performance. The game cleverly combines D&D-style skill checks, tactical positioning, and roguelite elements into an experience that's easy to learn but challenging to master.
Feel the warmth of its welcoming community. Experience la dolce vita.
On your tail. Welcome to Borgo Marina, a charming Italian seaside town where cozy detective work meets slice-of-life adventure. You play as Diana, an aspiring writer seeking inspiration after a recent rejection, who stumbles into a mysterious series of thefts plaguing this picturesque village. Armed with a unique device called the chronolens that can peer into the past, you'll piece together clues and uncover the identity of an elusive masked phantom. The game's core investigation mechanics shine through its innovative card-based deduction system. After gathering evidence by talking to locals and using your chronolens, you'll reconstruct crime scenes using cards that represent different events. These play out on beautiful diorama boards, where even incorrect sequences provide visual feedback to help you solve each case. The investigation feels organic and rewarding, though finding clues with the chronolens can sometimes be challenging without the special Joker cards that help pinpoint evidence locations. The game runs smoothly on default settings, with the vibrant anthropomorphic world looking stunning on the deck's screen. Between investigations, you can engage in delightful mini-games like rock skipping, marble playing, fishing, and cooking. You can even take on part-time jobs serving gelato or delivering mail to earn some extra cash while getting to know the town's 100 unique residents. While the game occasionally struggles with balancing its life sim elements and main story progression, with some tedious back-and-forth travel between locations, the charming characters and engaging mystery more than make up for these minor inconveniences. The beautifully crafted world, created by Italian developers' memorable games, offers a genuine sense of place that makes every interaction feel meaningful. Redacted. This game takes us to the chaotic world of Black Iron Prison on Callisto, where you'll fight tooth and nail for the last escape pod in this thrilling roguelike that combines elements of Hades with a sci-fi twist. As a different security guard in each run, you'll battle through hordes of space zombies, mutated bosses, and even the remnants of your past selves in a desperate bid for freedom. The game's standout feature is its innovative rival system. You're not alone in your escape attempt. 3 other characters are racing you to the finish line. These rivals can hinder your progress with room modifiers or face you in one-on-one boss battles. creating a dynamic and unpredictable experience. From basic pistols to the piercing atom linear beam cannon, you'll unlock and upgrade an arsenal that feels increasingly powerful as you progress. The game's upgrade system is deep and rewarding, with permanent skills to unlock and a variety of builds to experiment with. The game runs impeccably on the portable device, with responsive controls and high-quality graphics that don't compromise battery life. The vibrant comic book-inspired visuals pop on the Steam Deck's screen, immersing you in its futuristic punk rock atmosphere. For those seeking an extra challenge, it offers a devious ultra-hard mode called the Watcher Run. This optional endgame content is the key to unlocking the final pieces of the story, and serves as the ultimate test of skill and strategy. The rival system, the Fight Your Last Corpse mechanic, and the sci-fi setting all contribute to a fresh take on the roguelike genre. Whether you're unraveling the mysteries hidden in redacted dossiers or perfecting your escape route, this game offers an addictive experience that feels right at home on the Steam Deck.
How is your dear sweet Paul? No.
Shadows of the Damned Hella Remastered. This next one is about a demon hunter on a wild mission to rescue his girlfriend Paula from the demonic underworld. This remastered cult classic brings back its over-the-shoulder shooting and quirky humor to modern hardware with some notable improvements. The game's combat system shines through its creative arsenal. Your sidekick Johnson transforms into various weapons, from a skull-launching shotgun to an 8-barreled submachine gun that can track enemies. A unique darkness mechanic adds strategic depth. Demons become invulnerable in dark areas, while Garcia takes continuous damage, forcing you to find and shoot goat-head statues or other light sources to survive. The journey through hell is delightfully bizarre and varied. One moment you're riding giant chandeliers to squish enemies, the next you're facing off against a minotaur who plays harmonica and devours his own horse mid-battle. The game constantly switches things up with 2D shooter segments, platform rotation puzzles, and arcade-style challenges that keep the experience fresh. The game runs at 60 frames per second in 4K on modern hardware, though some frame rate dips occur in specific scenarios. The remaster includes welcome additions like New Game Plus mode and 4 new costumes. While some dated textures and animations remain unchanged, the enhanced resolution and frame rate make this the definitive way to experience this cult classic.
Amy? Where did you go?
Fear the Spotlight. Imagine haunting halls of Sunnyside High, where 2 teenage friends, Vivian and Amy, break in for a late-night seance that goes terribly wrong. When Amy mysteriously vanishes, Vivian finds herself trapped in a nightmarish version of the school, stalked by a terrifying entity with a spotlight for a head that leaves burning embers in its wake. Unlike traditional horror games where light provides safety, Fear the Spotlight subverts expectations by making darkness your ally. You'll need to carefully navigate the school's corridors, ducking behind desks and using cover strategically to avoid the spotlight's deadly gaze. When caught, Vivian's asthma kicks in, requiring the use of inhalers scattered throughout the school to recover. The game runs smoothly with well-mapped controls, and the atmospheric visuals shine on the portable screen. The puzzles are cleverly constructed, requiring you to explore and piece together clues about the school's dark history involving a tragic fire from 1991. While some might find the stealth mechanics occasionally frustrating and the difficulty level relatively forgiving, the game's engaging storytelling, lovable characters, and masterful atmosphere more than make up for these minor shortcomings. With roughly 4 to 5 hours of gameplay in the main campaign plus additional content in the second half, Fear the Spotlight delivers a fresh take on the horror genre that feels perfectly suited for portable play sessions. Neva. This game is where art and gameplay intertwine in perfect harmony. Neva, the latest masterpiece from Nomada Studio, follows Alba and her wolf companion Neva as they journey through a decaying world corrupted by dark force. The game's visuals are its crown jewel, with handcrafted environments that evolve through 4 distinct seasons. Each frame is a living painting, brought to life by fluid animations and an emotive soundtrack that tugs at the heartstrings. The art style seamlessly blends impressionist influences with a vibrant color palette, creating a world that's both hauntingly beautiful and tinged with melancholy. Gameplay in Neva strikes a delicate balance between platforming, puzzle solving, and combat. Alba can double jump, dodge, and attack with her sword, while Neva grows from a helpless cub into a powerful ally. The bond between the two characters is central to both the story and mechanics, with Neva's growth unlocking new abilities and combat options as the game progresses. The wordless narrative explores themes of growth, loss, and the unbreakable bond between companions. Watching Neva mature from a timid cub to a formidable partner is both heartwarming and bittersweet, mirroring the game's themes of change and resilience. While some may find the combat occasionally challenging, the game's pacing and difficulty curve are generally well balanced. With a playtime of around 6 to 7 hours, Neva delivers a concise yet profoundly moving experience that will linger in players' minds long after the credits roll. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Get ready for the ultimate crossover collection that brings together 7 legendary arcade classics in one incredible package. This collection features every Marvel-themed Capcom fighting game from the 90s through 2000, perfectly preserved and enhanced for modern hardware. The collection features a massive 56-character roster and the iconic 3v3 team battle system. While it might be comically unbalanced at high-level play, with characters like Cable, Sentinel, and Magneto dominating the competitive scene, the game's casual appeal remains unmatched. The fluid animations, dazzling combos, and endless team combinations make it an endlessly entertaining fighter. The package includes fantastic quality-of-life improvements that make these classics better than ever. You'll find training modes, spectator options, quick save functionality, and a comprehensive museum mode packed with concept art and development documents. The games feature rollback netcode for online play, though the PC version has experienced some matchmaking issues that Capcom is working to resolve. Each game offers customizable control schemes, allowing you to map commands and combinations to whatever buttons feel natural. The collection includes various visual filters and beautiful borders to enhance the presentation. Whether you're experiencing the evolution of the series from X-Men Children of the Atom to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or diving into previously Japan-exclusive content, there's something here for everyone. What the car? In this delightfully chaotic adventure, you control a car with legs instead of wheels, tasked with reaching the finish line through hundreds of increasingly bizarre levels. The gameplay constantly evolves with ridiculous transformations. Your vehicle might sprout jetpacks, grow spring-loaded legs, or even catch a cold. Yes, your car can sneeze. Each zone introduces new mechanics and gimmicks, from playing car-based foosball to delivering packages while bouncing around on ultra-stretchy legs. Levels typically last 30 to 60 seconds, making it ideal for quick gaming sessions. The controls are intuitive, with simple steering and a context-sensitive action button that adapts to whatever weird ability your car currently possesses. The game shines through its commitment to comedy and creativity. The physics-based gameplay feels satisfying despite, or perhaps because of, its intentional absurdity. While some gimmicks might occasionally overstay their welcome with multiple similar levels in succession, the constant stream of new ideas and genuinely funny moments keep you engaged. Beyond the main campaign, there's impressive depth with hidden photographs to collect in each level, par times to beat, and a robust level editor that lets you create and share your own wacky courses. The community-created content adds significant replay value, though the editor itself can feel slightly clunky to use.
I ain't scared of you, Judge! Judge this!
Then again, maybe hammers was too flat.
Wild Bastards. If you are a fan of tactical shooting with strategic planning, you will love this game. As one of the last 2 surviving members of the infamous Wild Bastards gang, you'll team up with a mysterious sentient spacecraft called the Drifter to resurrect your fallen comrades while fleeing from the puritanical forces of Jebediah Chaste. The game shines through its roster of 13 unique outlaws, each bringing their own weapons, special abilities, and personalities to the fight. From Spider Rosa's decoy ability to Casino's random enemy elimination power, every character feels distinct and valuable. The relationships between gang members add another layer of strategy. Some outlaws buff each other as friends, while others refuse to work together until their feuds are resolved. Combat is methodical and tactical, rewarding careful planning over run-and-gun approaches. Each encounter plays out like a self-contained puzzle, with enemies following predictable patterns that let you leverage your outlaw's abilities effectively. The game features 3 interconnected layers: system-level navigation between planets, board game-style planet exploration, and intense first-person combat encounters. While death is frequent, permanent progression comes through unlocking and upgrading your gang members. The game offers multiple difficulty settings and modes, including a challenging Iron Man mode for the truly daring. The game's subtle humor shines through its dialogue, particularly with British-accented hunters who deliver hilariously overwrought battlefield callouts. Despite occasionally feeling overwhelming at first, Wild Bastards delivers a deeply satisfying experience that combines XCOM-style strategy with hands-on shooting. Path of the Teal Lotus. This game is your breathtaking Japanese folklore-inspired Metroidvania, where you play as Bo, a fox spirit born from a celestial blossom tasked with fulfilling an ancient prophecy. This gorgeous handcrafted adventure sets itself apart through its movement system and stunning visual design. The game's standout feature is its innovative aerial combat and traversal mechanics. Every time you hit an enemy or object, you gain an extra jump, allowing for thrilling aerial acrobatics across the world. As you progress, you'll unlock additional abilities like a ground pound, air dash, and grappling hook that make your aerial maneuvers even more dynamic. The combat system is enhanced by Daruma companions, collectible spirits that provide powerful special attacks which become even stronger when you maintain airborne combos. The game runs smoothly with well-mapped controls, and the gorgeous origami-inspired visuals shine on the portable screen. The pacing is masterfully balanced, with distinct regions that are large enough to explore but not overwhelming, complemented by a smart fast travel system. The progression system offers meaningful upgrades through collectible omamori, talismans, and a tea-based healing system that rewards aggressive play. With roughly 12 to 13 hours of content for a complete playthrough, Bo Path of the Teal Lotus delivers a perfectly sized adventure that combines fluid combat, engaging exploration, and stunning artistry in one impressive package. So there you have it, folks. 15 flawless gems that will turn your Steam Deck into a powerhouse of gaming goodness. From jaw-dropping visuals to addictive gameplay, these games prove why the deck is worth every penny. Got a favorite from this list, or think we missed a hidden masterpiece? Drop it in the comments below. And hey, don't just stop there. Hit that like button, subscribe for more epic lists, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, keep gaming and keep having fun, on your deck or wherever life takes you.
Not wearing anything but a smile. How about you?
Oh my god, 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 shoo-wing, shoo-wing, shoo-wing!
Now that is a big boner.